So what do you think about what I just told you? That there is Brazilian people, right, renting Uber account for other people. That's cool, right?
That's cool.
Because that's part of capitalism, right? Somebody,
exactly.
Whatever you can't do, somebody else is helping you to be able to do it.
Right, means of getting source of other incomes.
Exactly.
While sitting back, you gotta work smart. You don't have to work hard, but work smart.
Exactly. You don't have to work hard. You have to work smart.
Exactly.
But for some reason, there's a lot of people that have a judgment against that. You know, they think that is wrong. They think that somebody's taking advantage of you, or they thinking that's a scheme and stuff like that.
Absolutely. In life, you always have critics. Not everyone will be in support of every good thing you're doing. So whatever people say, whatever they think, you don't want to care about that in as much you're making your own money, man.
Exactly, right? As long as you're making your own money, you're not doing anything wrong. I don't, because at the end of the day, you're not doing anything wrong. That person, if that account is legit, like if the guy opened the account under his name and then he wants to rent it out to you for you to be able to work, like he needs to get paid for that. Sure. For some reason you weren't able to open an account, so he opened the account and now he's renting it out to you. That's the same thing that Uber does, right?
Exactly.
Because Uber makes money on top of you no matter what. Like they make money just because they have an app. They created the app, so they make money on every trip that you make. Yeah, sure. But somebody else make money with you or on top of you for some reason in the Brazilian community is seen as a very, very bad thing. Like a very bad thing.
That's being sentimental, so to say. Like I can't really say so much about that, but from my own view of point, I would say that is being sentimental. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like people will close-minded, right?
Right, exactly.
Back at, you from Nigeria, right?
Sure.
West Africa. So back at home, right? Was there a lot of people selling courses and stuff like that, or no?
Not really.
Not really, right? Yeah. It's not something that you see inside of your culture or my culture. Sure. But over here in the United States, you have a course for everything. You want to learn how to walk? Somebody probably has a course for that shit.
Of course.
But I don't know, man. People put out they confuse stuff. Just because some people do wrong things, right? They generalize everybody. Exactly. You understand? So if somebody from your country is a bad person, they think that everybody from Nigeria is a bad person. Right. They think that everybody from Nigeria is a schemer. Sure. Everybody's coming here to make money or whatever it is the wrong way. And I don't see it like that. Like I don't know. And I think everyone is facing that problem today. Once they find out someone from your country does something wrong, they try to generalize. Oh, if you're from this particular country, they want to tag you. Oh, that is what they do. Exactly. But you see, like, imagine based on bad people, right? Because there's bad people from Brazil, there's bad people from every part of the fucking country, every part of the world. There's bad people. But imagine if I was to generalize everybody. You understand? Oh, he did something wrong to me, so everybody from that country is bad. You understand? How would the Jews be in here? How would the Germans be in here? You understand? Yeah. How would all of these fucking cultures, like North Korea? You know how many North Koreans are here? We know that their fucking prince, whatever he is, he's crazy. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that the people from that country, from that nation is crazy. You understand? That doesn't mean that they are bad. That doesn't mean that they think the same way that he does. Right. But I don't know. It's just the way people see stuff. Exactly. Look, this area, you and I know that this is it used to be bad. I don't know if they're getting it better, but there's a lot of black American people here that don't do shit. They're not hustling like us. They don't want to work. They don't want to better themselves. They don't want to create a future. But am I gonna generalize every black American is like that? No. Right? How long have you been here? For a couple of years. Couple of years? Yeah. You came with a visa or study or what? Yeah, visa. I came with a visa to study. Yeah. Gotcha. From that, will you be able to get your papers or no? Yeah, I'm working on that already. Yeah? Yeah, almost. So you're gonna get a green card and everything? Yeah, of course. I have a work authorization already. I'm filing for my green card. But how did you do it? Like just with the visa? No, like if you have relatives that are citizens, they could. Oh, they could sponsor you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So the whole process is taking what, 3-4 years? Or more? No. You think it's gonna take more than that? No, in less than a year. Depends on the immigration. It depends on the immigration. Yeah. But did you have to hire a lawyer? How much are you spending on that? How is it? Like, what's the process? I don't know. I never heard of it because when I came here, I got the papers from my mama.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I got the papers from my mother.
Yes, sometimes it's a lot of process. You gotta get a lawyer. Not necessarily you don't need a lawyer, but should in case you have issues, a lawyer should be representing you.
Yeah.
So that's why you need a lawyer sometimes.
And with the type of visa that you have, you're allowed to work and study, or you just allowed to study? Like,
no, if you're a student, you're allowed to study while studying. You're allowed to work while studying.
oh,
But you're limited only to 4 hours of work daily.
gotcha. So you can only work. So you can only work 4 hours a day.
No, because I have green card, EAD, work employment authorization card, so I can work limitless as much as I could.
Oh, that's what's up. That's totally different then.
Yeah.
That's good.
In 1.1 miles, turn right onto Fairmount Avenue.
So you have family members here. You're not here by yourself.
I do have some family. Yeah. I used to live in Texas before I came down here.
Really? How was it?
Well, it can't be compared. Like, way better over there than here.
Really?
Exactly, I'm telling you. Yeah, because over there it's just like life in the countryside life. Everywhere is cool, but here it's all about hustling.
Yeah, it's all about hustling, bro. It's all about you gotta hustle. You gotta chase the money, man.
Exactly.
Over here, if you don't work, you're screwed. That's it.
Yeah, if you don't work, you're screwed. That's it.
But I don't know. I never been to Texas. I need to go up there to see how it is.
You need to. It's nice out there. It's nice out there in Texas.
Do you make as much money as you make down here, or no? Or you make more, or is it the same?
It depends on what kind of job you do. If you're a professional, like a career type of person, you make more money. But if you have to hustle, well, you just have to find your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like New York, but in the countryside.
Yeah, countryside. You got it.
How much is rent out there?
Oh, way cheaper. The houses there are so nice. Like,
you rent a house for the same price that you pay in an apartment, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like,
when I came here, I used to rent a 2-bedroom apartment right where I stay for 800. Then I came here, when I started living there, my first room, a shared room, like in a 3-bedroom apartment, I was sharing only a room. So I was paying 600 when I came here. And over there, I owned the sitting room, everything, literally everything.
All by yourself?
All by myself.
For 800. Over here, you have to share with two other people.
Yeah, I have to share the bathroom, share everything. I was like, come on. And cost of living is way cheaper there.
Yeah, but as long as you make money, that's what matters.
Right, that's what matters.
That's cool, though. But why did you came here then, if over there was better?
Yeah, so I'm a medical student, and medical school is so expensive, too expensive. And while I was working on my residency, if I'm a resident, then I can always apply for grants and financial aid from the government. So in New York City, there is a medical school in New York City that offer subsidized tuition and free tuition for medical students. So I got the information, and that was why I moved on there.
Gotcha. We have to make a right or left?
Yeah, right.
See, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even know about. I never even looked into it. But it's cool. It's cool to know. So your diploma here is gonna be better than there, or no? The school that you're going here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Literally almost the same thing, but the cost is gonna be, because if I go there,
you don't have financial aid help.
Yeah, I don't have financial aid there. But if I study here, I have financial aid help, and sometimes they give free tuition. I might not need to pay nothing.
And let me ask you, by you using financial aid, is that gonna hurt your process on getting your papers or no?
Not really.
No, right?
Yeah, no.
Because financial aid is not it doesn't mean that the government is paying for you. They just financing you, right?
Exactly. So
they financing and then you gotta pay it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna become a nurse or a doctor?
A medical doctor. I want to be a neurosurgeon.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to school for what, for 8 years?
I don't care.
No, that's what's up. I'm not saying that that's bad. That's what's up.
Yeah. I know it's not easy.
But you'll make it.
Yeah,
as long as you want to and you're determined and like you don't.
I remember when I wanted to get my credit card and I spoke with the banker, Anthony. He's a West Fargo banker. So I think he's a dealership as well. He sells car. So he was actually having a conversation with me, and after a long while we had this dialogue for a long time, and he said something. He said, oh, so you're going to med school, you're going to spend 7 years? I said yes. And it was like, oh, so you're going to be broke for 7 years? I said, well, what do I want to do? And he said, I bet it with you, after graduation you're going to be one of the richest. I said, you got it, you got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna be broke for 7 years, and then you're gonna live the life that you want.
Exactly.
That's the difference. That's what people don't see. They only think about today.
You have to pay a particular price for whatever thing you want to enjoy. There's a price tag.
Yep, exactly. There's a price tag for everything in life, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, people just don't seem to understand that. They want everything for free, and they want everything like right now, like today. You understand? They don't want to pay the price. They don't want to work. They don't want to study. They don't want to look for information. Nothing.
I don't think I will make a left.
You're gonna make a left at the light?
Yeah.
Bro, it was nice having this chat with you. You know, I'm gonna post this on my channel. Then I'm gonna send you the link.
Alright.
So you can share it to everybody else.
No problem.
Galera, ele acabou de comprar um carro comigo. Ele comprou um Hyundai Elantra. Ele quer virar um médico, né? Ele tá estudando pra virar médico, cirurgião plástico. E tá aí. Na luta, na batalha.